Professor Abdullah Al Mamun. Wes Streeting is the Secretary for the Health Ministry, and he seems to be having a crunch meeting as we speak in the studio with Keir Starmer. Some people are, of course, urging that he may be coming in as the next Prime Minister. Still early to say, but how you reckon this will counter in with the issues of the United Kingdom? Because, of course, a couple of days, if not weeks ago, we've seen the King Charles III traveling to the United States, and of course the commentary regarding Iran and Keir Starmer, it was such Donald Trump saying that you only offered help when we won the war. So I want to ask you how you see Keir Starmer's position. I believe that there will be some kind of decision coming out end of this week, because last weekend we've seen the local elections, Labour Party losing out a lot of seats. How do you see
1,400 seats, 1,400 seats a lot. But before that, if you look at UK's economy, even before the outbreak of the Iran war, the economy was dying. Particularly, I think, you see, I follow UK due to my legacy of higher studies. I still have interest on, and I can, when I was saying 10 Downing Street, I can visualize the street. I went there for the first time, and excitement, etc. But the whole country was dying economically, even before the Iran war. Particularly, borrowing cost increased due to the inflation, which Keir Starmer's government were not able to reduce. And secondly, that higher inflation led to the mortgage price higher, and eventually the food price also increased. So it's a very vicious economic circle that was going on in the society, and at least 80% people were affected, as the data reveals from various sources, particularly from leading UK media. So that was the economic situation and social condition of UK in the last couple of years. And secondly, that has impacted to the result of the local government elections, where Labour Party lose almost 1,400 seats, if I'm not wrong, and subsequently they did very bad in Wales and Scottish Parliament election. Therefore, the pressure that was mounting only because of the economic reasons, it has been sandwiched because of the local government result, as well as Scottish Parliament and Scottish and Wales result.
Right.
And we know that 100 MPs threatened, 80 resigned, and till now perhaps I know that 4 ministers, including one of the youngest ministers, he has also resigned.
Right.
And but still, Starmer is also still holding the streak and saying that I will continue my ruling. But reality tells, from my previous experiences, looking at, I think in last 6 years, he will be the 7th Prime Ministers to go, if I'm not wrong, but
the calculation is like
around that. So it's kind of a, not drama, really a circus going on. And unfortunate that Labour Party came to the power after a long time. And when everybody, particularly the Labour supporters who were out of the power for many years, they thought that under the leadership of Keir Starmer, the UK would shine and Labour Party would be in power, solving real issues, addressing the education system, international relations, etc. But if you look at two perspectives, one is their long-time international ally. Of course, Trump is very unpredictable, a leader. Perhaps Norman could focus more on that. But still, Keir Starmer really, from the very beginning, were not able to switch on the relationship that could excel. The intervention was made by the visit of their king. Some exemptions has been made, particularly on the field of the trade, a few beers and etc. But that injection of little tax redemption and the flow of trade to USA didn't contribute much to the internal economy. So on the one hand, and also his decision in terms of Iran, in some extent, I found him naive. Where to go? He was not able to fix the destination.
An indecision to say.
Let's say, if you take the example of Germany and their current chancellor, he has taken a clear position that I'm not with it. Whatever the cost, whatever amount the soldier you reduce, whatever happened, but this is my current position. But he failed to take that international position as well, and internally he was suffering. So what I'm trying to argue that internally and externally, Keir Starmer perhaps is not successful to be in power anymore. Thereby, the pressure would mount from today afternoon, perhaps after that meeting, what you said, and
Right.
I can see the end of another era of another prime minister.